So welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the pre-internship, internship itself, and the post-internship exams. Now, all the challenges that you'll be facing, and probably some advices. What should you do? Now, I would really love to speak this thing open, and I'm going to be open honestly. With a pre-internship, before I even start, I did a video before already that I spoke about the pre-internship exam, post-internship, and all that. If you haven't seen that video, go and check that out. So in this video, why did I make this video? Because I made that video, I did try to say everything, but people still did ask me some questions which I actually did not answer in that video. So that's why I'm making this one. Now feel free to just leave me a question there and I'll answer it. So for the pre-internship, they actually held twice a year. And post-internship, both of them. They are held on April and also on December. So if you are actually late to apply for December, you are probably going to apply for April. My best advice, if you can apply for December, please don't wait for the April, because most of the times on the April exams, for the post-internship, people don't really kind of have high chances of passing. As we are speaking right now, we have by the moment I'm making this video, we have a post-intern exam coming up. It's going to be on the next week. All the prayers, please guys, pray for me so I may be able to pass. I already prayed and I believe I've passed already. So back to the pre-internship. Now on the pre-internship side, I'm not going to speak so much because I know I already spoke about this. Now the pre-internship, most of the times they are really not hard, and the issue about the pre-internship, the only complication that I've seen is we don't really know like the exact amount of marks we have or how much we got on the pre-internship. So if we don't know how much, that means you don't know how much you really need for the post. And to confirm to you that they actually do take the pre-internship and the post-internship and the summation divided by 2, that's when you get the average marks. So probably you need to be above 60. They don't exactly tell you how much you got for the post-internship or pre-internship. You just have to see yourself like, hey, it's written passed or not. That's when you'll be in post-internship probably. That's when, no, not even, that's when you'll be in post-internship. That's when you'll be able to see that. Now with the pre-internship, all people who actually do pre-internship, most of the times they pass. I've never seen someone doing pre-internship and they haven't passed. So those are the good ideas about preparing for pre-internship. And also the other thing, if you are looking for the notes of pre-internship and post-internship, I do have an Telegram, a Telegram that I actually kept all the notes. It was in a group. And if you actually need those notes and preparation notes, you are probably going to need them, because the pre-internship, if you're not prepared very well, you'll see it's hard. It contains 100 questions and it's durable. Personally, I'm preparing for the post. For the pre, I've done, so yeah. And the other thing is, for the pre-internship, something else you need to know, if you are a foreigner, the earlier you apply, the better, because for the foreigners, actually, they do have an exam of Swahili, so you need to be aware of that, and you should have done that earlier, because it's going to be among the things that you need to apply for the post-internship and pre-internship. Actually, for the pre-internship, not post-internship. Yeah, for you to be able to qualify, you need that exam of Swahili, so it's going to be necessary for you to have it. Something else for the pre-internship, I think that's all. So you gotta get yourself prepared. You're gonna get the notes from me, and I prepared them from where do I call this, Telegram. So I'm gonna send them to you. If you check me on Telegram, check me on Instagram so that I can add you on my Telegram. Or if you have no number of mine, which is actually from Instagram, I think I did keep the number over there, so you can use it to add me on my. You can use it to add my Telegram. Now, those notes, if you're actually good and you have studied enough, they're always good for you to just pass and get yourself to internship. Something to note on the pre-internship also, I think that's all. On the internship itself, now we always get a problem if you really want to change a hospital from one hospital to another. Yeah, it's really a challenge. Now to share it here, I'm gonna share it honestly. You can kind of change by actually going to requests from the MCT themselves. So if you do that, if you are lucky, they listen to you, then good you go. If you're not lucky, then you're done. You can't really change. But if you actually want some advice, also you can check me in case you fail to change. So the other thing is on the internship side, I think the preparation, now you need to decide very early, especially for those guys who are actually starting on April and coming to hospitals like our hospital here in Lagazira, because you might not qualify to do the post-internship exam at the end if you delay so much. So they always give a week for you to start your internship. So the earlier you report, the better, because at the end point they might disqualify you just because you have missed some 2 days, 3 days of not starting internship on the week that you're actually supposed to. So within the week that you're supposed to report, you should report. We do have some challenges maybe you are facing as a foreigner. Just make sure you go and report within the week, so as you are noted that you did start on the required time, rather than later being told that you have been delayed to do the exam just because of the reporting time. Now that's something that actually has happened for real. In our hospital, it has really happened, and some people are not able to do the exam, like they were not listed for exam this year for the April intake. There are some other reasons. I think the other reason was to be able to have accomplished like all the department except one, something of that nature. So you kind of have to be straight with your work. You're not pulled back. Maybe you have something else. You haven't finished a certain department. Yeah, I think that's all. And most of the times, like rotations, I don't really think that you'll be held back for not rotating, unless really you're stubborn or something else. That's when they can really stop you probably. So that's for the internship, and the internship experience in Tanzania is quite well. Depending on, I've spoken a lot about this doing internship in Tanzania, depending on what you want and what would I recommend myself on the previous video. So I'm not going to repeat that, but I'm just going to say you could just choose it in not a peripheral so much, because you're gonna get some trouble. Yeah, just choose a nearby in the town, city, hospital. Yeah, and so I hear some people actually coming to Tanzania to practice, foreigners. I'm really curious where are they from. So if you really want to practice and you're a foreigner, just let me know. Maybe you can give me some good reason for why you are coming to our country to practice. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is I'm just curious to know why you choose to leave your country and coming to practice in our country. Apart from the doing internship side, the real practice whereby you pay license, because it's quite expensive, which is actually going to be something else I'm going to speak of in another video. So the other thing I want to speak is post-internship. As the moment I'm speaking right now, we are preparing for the post-internship exam. Now, we did get a lot of questions last time, like for the pre-internship. We thought we were going to have 150 questions, but lucky we didn't get that. We got 100 questions, which are actually durable. So if you are really keen in doing your exam, I think you'll pass. But if you're not, then you're doomed. So the post-internship exam, what you need to be careful with is preparation. The earlier preparations are really nice, but not really nice, because you do have your rotation and stuff, and they are actually gonna be hard and challenging if you say that. Now, personally, I thought probably if I would have started, I wanted to start actually this examination reading and stuff while I'm still at the beginning. I did motivate myself, did my best on doing that. Of course, as time went on, it diminished. So it did diminish totally, but it kind of got hard on me because some departments were just hectic, like really hectic. And what I mean by hectic is that there are a lot of works to do, like a lot. So you kind of don't get real time to pass through some books so many times. You do get time to study, but not that much. So my advice about post-internship is just choose a hospital and then actually probably come and do it in Dar es Salaam. It's going to be much more better, because you're going to have a lot of people and foreigners who are actually coming to do their examination here. So you might meet your fellow foreigners. Now with the post-internship exam, I do have the notes that you can use to prepare. So feel free to check me on my Telegram too. If not Instagram, then I can add you on the group so as you can be able to like get the notes for yourself and start practicing the area the better. Now for those guys who didn't know also, oh my god, I think I'm having a lot of problems here. We have a lot of things going on here. You can see there are a lot of things going on. I'm not sure if you can see, but a lot of cars here. So okay, so we get back to the video, and something else to note here of the post-internship exam, the preparations. I think start the preparations about 2 months before the exam, at least 2 months before the exam. 1 month, yeah, unless you're that sharp. So 2 months are actually too tight enough for you to prepare, and hopefully you will be ready to do the exam and you'll pass. Though from what I've seen, I don't know why, but foreigners really get hard. But in case if you have actually any questions and advices, probably should check on me. Maybe I can advise you on how you can be able to pass your exam. Apart from this, doing the exam thingy and trying to review the exams, the past exam, past medical, maybe there might be some things. If you actually also are anxious on if you are passing or not, probably you can ask me. Maybe I can counsel you, stuff like that. If you're really interested, you can just check me on that. I think that's all we have for today. But apart from that, we also have one additional thing about the post-internship. Yes, we're done, but what's next? Like what's there after post-internship? Now my thoughts is going for 2 things. This was supposed to be another video, by the way, so I just had to chip this inside because I think it's kind of within the same territory. So the thing is, with this thing of doing practicing and non-practicing, personally, currently, I think I'm gonna go for the non-practicing. I did my best convincing myself that I don't need the practicing side, but then after some times I realized that the practicing is really not my thing, and even that non-practicing is also not my thing. But somehow we can't just escape from medicine, we have to live with it. So I didn't want to complicate things. I just chose non-practicing for the best of me. So yeah, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna go for the practicing side right now. I think I'm just gonna be in the non-practicing. I think they're quite okay with me. So for now, that's my side. And apart from that, let's hope for the best. I've already passed the exam in Jesus' name. So in any coming update, be sure to subscribe because I'll be having a lot of updates about this exam. And by the way, I also did a video about up-to-date. If you are really looking for an up-to-date account, probably check that video. It's gonna be very self-explanatory, just like this one. Like if you really have some advices. If you didn't understand anything in this video, probably, oh my god, I don't know what you really need, because I think this is everything that you need about the examination of pre-internship, post-internship exams. So yeah, that's all for today. Until then, we'll see you next time, and peace out and bye bye. I'm going to get my brother, by the way, so you can see. Yeah, I'm going to get my young brother, so I'll see you when I see you around.